Well, I hope it gives us a notification. I don't know why it hasn't already. Because I didn't stream this morning. Did you get a notification or you just found my name? It did? Did it send you an email? Like, it did? It's not just sending me one. You mean, like, on your phone, you know how it sends you these notifications? Yeah. It did? Let me see that. Oh, wait. Yep, there it is. It did send it to me, too. Okay, I was making sure. That was the only one that wasn't sending it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. It just took a second. Thank you. All right. What's good, guys? We weren't shredding it up in Warzone. Wasn't getting crazy views to start out, and it's already hitting 1 a.m., so we figured we might as well come over here and knock out another game of our Dynasty. Now, we are currently in first place of our side of the conference, of the Sun Belt Conference, and who's right next to us is Appalachian State, which is next week. So we got to, handle business here, handle business next week, and more than likely we're shoo-in. If we win these two games, I think we could lose against Texas State and still get to the conference championship. So we got Old Dominion, who we beat the shit out of last year, one of our 4 wins of last season. And then, like I said, after that, we got Appalachian State, who is 4-1 in conference play, 6-3 overall. Apparently, we owned a tiebreaker. So I imagine if we win the next 2 games, that'll put Appalachian State for sure a game behind me. And then if we lose against Texas State, that shouldn't kill us. But I'd rather not leave it up to chance and just win every single one of these damn things. We got a little bit of recruiting knockout. All right, we did get that quarterback. And we were also looking at this kid for 3rd string, because I believe we're going to lose our other backup quarterback to the transfer portal. So we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of points on him, and hopefully we can wrap him up. We've missed out on Duke. Let's go get him out of here. Let's see if there's anybody recommended that we may have missed that we might want to pursue. To be honest, we're late in the game for a lot of these kids. But it wouldn't hurt to get some depth in a couple different places, like maybe a kid like this. Extra defensive tackle, extra pass rusher. Fuck, more tackles. I think we're pretty weak at safety. Now we'll get one more running back. All right. We'll throw a scholarship at him. Fuck it. We have plenty of space. Get rid of him. Good, we're winning these by a landslide. We need to hit on these two receivers for sure. Add more points to him for shits and giggles. Man, 75 strength is crazy work. I'm hoping he can improve on it. I'll throw him 5 points. Fuck it. Appalachian State's our senior game, too. Juco Jr. ain't gonna fight for him. Which one's the kid that has like 80-something strength? That was him. Oops. I'm pretty much locked in with the guys that we want to truly go after. Maybe I could take off a little bit of something from... Now we'll keep it. Fuck it. If he's still around, we'll push for him next week. This is good enough. All right, so we got Old Dominion this week. Do a little recap of how the season's going so far. Christian Beller's absolutely blowing up right now, finishing his college career on a high note. He's thrown 16 touchdowns, only 2 picks since he's come in as a starter after losing his job last year. Really balling out. Way better than his 8 touchdowns, 9 interception performance. Pretty much around the same amount of passing attempts and shit by the time we benched him. But he's played so much better. Brock, I'm hoping he gets drafted. Unfortunately, he might not be rated high enough to get drafted, but he is balled out. Cobb, our redshirt freshman, has played very well. The chances he's gotten, he's only a 60. But unfortunately, he ain't going to be able to play much more because we have him redshirted. So we're going to lean on Vinny and O'Shea. I think O'Shea is going to get some more looks today because he's been pretty consistent whenever he gets his opportunities. He's only got 5 carries, but 28 yards, 5.6 carry, not bad. Hurst, his last year, he's making the most of it. Last week, he blew the fuck up. McGee's had a great year. He's only a redshirt freshman, but his caps are ass, so he's probably not going to grow much better than this. Mari Bolden, very solid year out of him. Can't wait to see what he progresses into after this season. Our stud tight end finally had a good game last week, but he's been kind of quiet this year. He didn't really improve that much in the offseason, so he has one more chance. I'm hoping he reaches a higher rating threshold so he can get drafted, because if he gets drafted, it helps our recruiting process so much. Oh, that's why he didn't go up any, because he's literally capped out. That fucking sucks. So, will he get drafted? Probably not. Damn it. I totally did not see that his caps were like that. Sack-wise, we don't have anybody like truly taking it over. Diablo's played okay, but again, compared to last season, nowhere near as disruptive as our two defensive ends that we had last year. Lorenzo's come in, started halfway through the season. He's played well. Got a couple picks with our boys, Spain and Deuce Walker. He had a rough game last week. Gave up a couple big plays that almost lost us the game. Hopefully he gets better. What does his caps look like? He still has a little bit of room to grow. And one of the most important things is even more speed. So, sweet. Wow, strength's an 81. That's nuts. Yeah, he still has some more caps to grow on, so that's good. We're happy with Deuce. Not bad for a former 2-star recruit. And we have Spain, who, again, another 2-star recruit, has a little bit more room to grow himself. And I like his caps where they're at. We should get great cornerback play out of them for the next 2-3 seasons, which is fantastic. Marshall's played well. Let's see what his caps are. Oh, yeah, he has some more room to grow, too. Sweet. All right, now, for who we're going against. Old Dominion. Their sack leader has 7. Defensive tackle, and they have a pass rusher with the quick jump ability on the outside. And another 80 on top of that. Let's see. He has good acceleration. His speed ain't all that, but he can get off the snap. So he's someone we got to pay attention to this game. They have 2 picks out of their senior, Langston Williams. Again, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. I think we're set up for success for this game. All right. We're going to give it about 60 seconds, see if anyone else comes in tonight. If not, we'll just get it going. Yeah. So if you're catching this later, just feel free to skip ahead like 2 minutes and we'll be ready to go. All right, and here we go. Georgia State Panthers at Old Dominion Monarchs. Let's go. Now, Old Dominion's playing better than they did last year. They got a 4-5 record. I think they were pretty ass last season.
Home of the Old Dominion Monarchs, and we are close to a full house here as the fans believe that this team is.
They were a get-right game last year where we, after struggling, got to beat the hell out of them. Felt pretty good. Hopefully they don't remember that too well. They have a pretty decent turnout tonight. Well, they're on a 3-game winning streak, all inside the division. So they are feeling themselves. We're feeling ourselves. Let's go.
The Monarchs will kick it away to start us off.
Now, they say we're way better rated than they are, but I don't believe it.
Coming out of the end zone. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off.
I think it's pretty evenly matched.
Georgia State's offense will start this game off. And here comes their
Bunch of 70s playing all over the place.
way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard too, so good at distributing the football.
All right, Brock trying to reach 1,000-yard rushing.
Makes it go and
I think
just
he's 200 and something short.
Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
Halfway there.
A couple things. We're going to make quick changes real quick. We are going to put down at 3rd down back. We're going to put O'Shea right here. Actually, you know, we're going to give Vinny one more look. Because, God, his change of direction is so good. Like, yeah, he's got to give him a chance. Another chance for Vinny. I think that's pretty much the only substitution I want to make today. We're going to kind of roll with
2nd and 5.
everyone that we got.
On the move, it's Brock.
There we go, Brock.
What a nifty
2 carries,
run there to
16
pick up
yards
the
starting
first
out.
down.
You want to settle everybody in on the road.
Yeah, he needs 288 yards.
Really, really good job. The offensive
Already got
line,
16 other right there.
They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. He's going to pass. Now adjust.
Got loose. Upfield, Borden, first down.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks.
Going to give our power back some snaps today, too. True freshman Lucian.
The Panthers with the 1st and 10.
And absolutely nowhere. Stuffed by number 8. Their best player, 10 sacks this season for a defensive tackle. Not bad.
You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last week.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He leaves it with the back.
Guard kind of wrapped a little bit more than I wanted him to.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power.
All right, 3rd and short. Might run it again, actually. Good blocks. Brock is down to 37.
Now they get the 1st. It's at the 37.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the 1st on that.
All right, Vinny checks into the game at running back.
The football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play action.
Ah, man, we actually had something going there. If we could have held that block a little bit longer. Instead, it's a tackle for loss.
This offense, you think of throwing the football and top 10 passing in all of college football, but the defense knew something, right? Like you could tell they were going to come out and run the football. They brought out the goal line, brought in some big boys, and really was ready for the run on that play.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12.
Again, we are trusting the running game.
Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Got him inside. Can he make the 1st, though? He does by inches.
Closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10.
All right, looks like they have a single high safety here. Let's see what he does.
Looking to move it through the air.
trying to fit it in there, and does, but he drops it in the corner, the 1 yard line.
That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now on second down. He's looking to throw.
Got McGee on the out. Good 6-yard gain, getting us better third and manageable situation.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket the slot receiver.
All right, got Fleming in the slot over there to the left. We might have something for him if he's a man. He's not, but what kind of is? Ooh, great coverage. Great coverage. We're going to go ahead, even though it's only 4 yards, we're going to take this kick. And nails it right down the middle. 3-0, Georgia State Panthers up early. Solid first drive. Didn't get the touchdown we were looking for, but still put points on the board.
Playing on the road in this kind of environment, you saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking
I don't think Maxi's starting. I don't think I switched him out. I might keep what's his name in for the first half, Harrison, and then maybe sub in Maxi at free safety after that.
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down.
Smells like someone shit themselves, you know what I mean? Did someone fart?
That would be the definition of first down.
Jesus Christ, son. Blew your asshole out. Now, it looked like he had the first down, but they called it short. Another team that runs the hurry up. Yay, us. We're going to run again, and he's going to get it. First down, Monarchs. Jesus Christ, smells like asshole.
And the Monarchs will hustle to the line.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations.
And they are committed to the running game to start out.
You've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand.
Oh, he's going to take it deep, but Deuce Walker there to make the stop. All right, looking at 3rd and 7 here. See if the pass rush can make it there. Oh, it's kind of gassed already. It's kind of wild. Oh, they were running a hurry up right before that. Oh, got a screen. Can Bryant get back in time? No, he can't. And they just get enough for the first down.
The Monarchs are moving quickly down the field.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive.
Staying balanced. Very smart drive out of Old Dominion.
Find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down? Awesome job by the quarterback.
Who is their quarterback again? I forgot. Oh, he's a sophomore. Colton Joseph. Oh, yeah. He's going to be pretty solid. Doesn't have a cannon arm, but has just enough arm to make all the throws you need in college football, but he's got pretty solid accuracy. And he throws on the run very well, and he has some decent wheels.
Looking to throw on second
Get
down.
out the screen. Great job by the nickel. Is that McClendon? McClendon with the tackle. All right, 3rd and 6. We're playing cover 2, man coverage here. And him with a twist stunt. Diablo's too slow. Coverage too slow. First down, Old Dominion. Almost a field goal range. Just trickulating the ball down the field. They're playing our style of offense right now.
Working on those critical down distances. 3rd downs. Having that conversion this early in the game.
Oof. Right in the middle of the field. Hard to tell if Harrison should have made that play or not.
Defense is backed up.
He struggles in zone. Oh, missed the tackle. Whiff by him. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Right down the field on their opening drive and secure the touchdown.
Meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays,
And the extra point makes it 7-3. So it's an 80-yard drive. And he got
All right, very good drive starting out for Old Dominion right down the field on us.
After that touchdown drive.
We better figure them out. We do not need to get surprised here. We have come too far to struggle now. Oh, Walker almost had a lane. Down at 23.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
I'll try to surprise him here.
And executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step,
great coverage, because McGee is fast as fuck. I seen the man. I'm like, if we get the blocks, which we did, I'm like, I figured he could beat him.
When they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice.
There we go. Got a lane. First down, Brock. Let's go. 6 carries, 53 yards on the ground already.
They have a first down at the 37.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over.
Give him a healthy dose of Brocks for sure. Great block. Another good block. Ooh, shifty as hell. Just shook him out of his drawers on that one.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front.
That's great blocks by the lineman.
A huge hole for the back.
And you become
Another good lane for the running back. 8-yard gain from our freshman, Lucian.
You're starting like that now. What opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can
All right, this could be a stupid play, but we're going to try it anyways. Oh, we actually got it. Oh, fuck, he almost made a break on that.
Complete thanks to a big hit.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able
I'm
to
going to try to cross here.
receiver from the ball and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Dump off running back for the first down. Good job.
And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
All right, now we're moving the ball right down the field.
It would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying along?
All right, we kind of like this coverage here for this corner out. If that corner don't drop back far enough, which he does not, so we're going to let it rip. McGee is open, touchdown.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Great read by the quarterback, seen the mismatch.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver.
Put the ball in the only spot that his receiver could get it. Touchdown, Panthers.
We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of
Man, our passing game from year 1 to year 2. Such an improvement. You know, offensive line holding up better. I believe those upgrades that we did to the coaching scheme really helped out. Just enough to give us actual time in the pocket.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Coaching points well spent. University of Miami, number 2 in the nation right now. All right, got a screen set up. Can Washington get out there? He does. Great open field tackle. Only a gain of 2. All right, Diablo. Show him who the devil is.
Defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had
Sets up screen. We are there, just cannot make the tackle. Gets another 2 yards when it should have been a loss. All right, I'm going to go with the cover 2 here. Anticipate them throwing something short. I'm going to try to guard these sticks. Oh, shit. Right in between double coverage. Perfect throw. And air on the move again. In the hurry up, on the move, quick and ready.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust.
Got pressure, gets rid of it immediately. Gets a solid gain of 4.
We are headed to the end of the first.
I'm going to try to get another game or playoff here, but I don't believe they're going to have time, and they don't. Going on in the second quarter, Georgia State 10, Old Dominion 7. Oh, James Madison just beat Appalachian State, which puts us in sole lead of the first place in our division.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready.
That game maybe went to overtime.
In the second.
Based on the score, I'm not 100% sure. Look at it a little bit more.
The give on the inside.
Oh, he wiggled a little too much.
To the ground after a short gain. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, they're going to hit us for the PI. Oh, my goodness. We weren't ready for that fake that he threw, and he ran right into us. We got caught up in it. Unfortunate. So instead of punting, they now get 1st and 10 from the 45. Screen set up again. This time we are right there to make the play. Washington's still pissed off about that last play.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end.
Lorenzo gets through. And again, we're struggle making these open field tackles. 3rd and 4. Let's see if we can hold. Hit him with the twist stunt, a little slow, can't get there. Checks it down, 1st down, Old Dominion.
They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
All right, their offense playing pretty fucking solid. Their quarterback's making quick decisions. Again, we don't have our fast freshman playing. He's getting a little extra time today. That's why I can't wait for next season, because we have so many athletes that will be playing next year. Sending the zone blitz here. But, oh shit. I thought he was going to pull it. Instead, he smartly hands it off and get a gain of 8. Boy, so many teams in this conference run this hurry-up shit. Paul's exhausted.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that's incomplete.
4th and 2, decision time. They are going to go for it here instead of taking the tie.
Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down.
Marshall's going to crash down. Can he get there in time? No.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
Oh my goodness, he gets the edge, and he is gone. Touchdown, Monarchs. They still remember last year getting fucking pounded by us, and they are coming back firing. They're on a 3-game winning streak of their own after starting the year 1-5. Starting to click. Their sophomore quarterback starting to play better. He has been pretty smart today, hitting all the throws he needs to do, getting the ball out quick and fast. And the running game has been tough to stop. And again, this hurry-up is not doing us any favors. We're already kind of slow at the linebacker spot. And you throw in the fact that he's also tired. Recipe for disaster. All right, thankfully our offense is answered for the most part. Oh, we kept it, and the defensive tackle killed us anyways. There really wasn't an answer there, apparently, because their halfback got killed and my quarterback got killed.
Tackling ability and also his recognition. He expected the quarterback to keep it, went after him, was able to make the tackle for loss.
Makes the catch and he's brought down.
Well, shit.
Everything in front of you in that situation, now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay down.
On 3rd and long, try to convert.
Can he clear it? He does, but cannot hold on through the contact. 4th and long. Panthers going to have to punt. Gets it off. It should be... Oh, he's not going to fair catch it. We're going to fucking hit the shit out of him for doing that. See, they're coming out with 2 tight ends here. So I'm going to come out in the dime just because I know they're going to run the hurry up. So you might as well be in a place that we can audible out. Ooh, oh, great read by Harrison, but he just can't make the tackle. We have missed so many tackles today.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to
And like we thought, right back to hurry up. They have 3 tight ends out there.
Fast motion from the offense.
And he's going back to pass, but this time, that's not a fumble.
That pass is
I'm sorry, what?
and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Yeah, I'd say so.
38 on 3rd and short.
All right, missed opportunity there. Arm must have been going forward. We didn't see it. Ooh, Hall breaks on it, picks it off. Let's go. Now, he's played pretty good for his limitations. Like, his top end speed's like 74, 76, something super slow. But he's a headhunter in the run game. And is now our leading interception leader. He has 3 picks now on the season. Not bad. But he'll probably be replaced next year, we're going to be honest.
So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
All right, we're going to push this farther down the field here. Oh, my goodness, it was wide open, too. No one went out to the flats. We've seen the corner was stepping back with the fly. We figured that was going to be open all day. It was, and we just let it sail. Up the seam. Oh, shit. Safety seen it. Stepped up. Picked it off. Only Veller's 3rd pick of the season. And Monarchs are starting to feel it.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat.
All right, we got to sub out. What's his name for a little bit? He's banged up. So we're going to take Hall out for Wilson right now. Oh, he's 80 speed. Never mind. He's a little faster than I thought he was. Just change direction. It's 80 also. Huh. All right, well, he's going to sit down for a little bit until he gets his legs under him.
Secure the football. Great job by the DB. Securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Hands it off. And the defense
Yeah, that guard did a good job crashing down with a tackle. He took me and the linebacker out in one fell swoop.
He's going to pass on 2nd down.
Oof. Spain got beat on the comeback route.
Nice connection, knocked out immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
And again, we just can't get comfortable. They're in the hurry up. We were playing the most basic defense. Not really able to send too many looks at them. Now we can.
It was wild, high and wide on that one.
Now we can.
Coming up. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. From the gun, running back on the move.
Harrison with the help.
Find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
All right, another 3rd and short situation. They've been picking these up like no one's business. We're going to crash here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to
Ooh.
go for it.
I thought he was going to run the drag. He stops, ball's out on time. We don't have time to react.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding.
Wilson, who just came in the game for the banged up other linebacker, and he is now not feeling it. This will be his last drive. We'll put our boy back in. Again, ball out quick. Not allowing that pass rush to get there. Trying to get it to the outside. Does. Wow. What a throw. What a catch. They have come to play today.
Because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone, they're probably going to run the football. Instead, they throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
There we go. Way to seal the edge by Diablo there.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football.
Who's that going to be, us or them? Us. Motherfucker.
Against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Ooh, Marshall crash downs, but again, cannot wrap up this running back. He has been bouncing off tackles all day long. Continues again for another touchdown. They are now up by 2 possessions against Georgia State Panthers.
They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
All right, that just means we got to get back on the ground ourselves. Start eating some of this clock up. Force them to throw through the air. We're just not able to get it done right now.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Oof.
And the coverage team gets
He just took his soul.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I don't know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Well, that Vinny kid sucks in the screen game. He is constantly getting caught up in the wash every time I call a screen for him.
This coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
And after the incompletion,
We said we wanted to get back to the running game, but we wanted to pick up a little something first.
They'll run play action.
McGee can't hold, or no, that was Walker. Can't hold on to it. High and hard at him. That's what she said.
Use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles in it.
Borden beat the press coverage. And, oh, man, great defensive stop at the end, getting the hand up there. Knocks it away. After a great start, Beller has fallen off. That one really wasn't really his fault. All right, well, 3 and out. Exact opposite of what we wanted to get done on that drive. Oh, I thought they were going to call the fair catch. He did not. Oh, yeah, let's put our linebacker back in because that was tough watching Wilson go out there and play. And Hall's still a little bit slow, but
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed.
Oh, he's going to take the shot deep. Deuce Walker in coverage. Ooh, breaks it up. But 8 almost finds a way to corral it in anyways. But Walker stays with him, forces the incompletion. Gets it out again quick. And unlike us, whenever we get in contact, was able to hold on to the shot as he got that ball. Oh, no, they pulled it. I was completely out of position. We got cooked on that one. I bit so hard on the run game, so did a couple others. We just can't seem to stop them today. We have a chance for the Sun Belt Championship, and we're letting it slip through our fingers. Man coverage across the board. Marshall was able to make the stop. Again, Appalachian State just lost against JMU. Oh, shit, what the fuck? That is not the play I picked. Sometimes they break the coverage, and I just tried to pick the original play, which is like a cover 3 look or whatever, and then instead it had me in 2 blitz man. All right, they're going to throw. Going short, and touchdown, Monarchs. They have straight dominated this defense today, who has shown so much more improvement throughout the year, but they are getting absolutely pub stomped right now. 28-10, Monarchs, Georgia State's championship aspirations starting to take a shot here. We still have 2 games left after this. One against Appalachian State, which with JMU beating them, puts them right back with us. If we lose this game. Now, if we win this game, we'll have a game lead. All right. I tried to slow down a little bit to let 68 get that block, but too late.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
It'd be nice if these safeties kind of sit on this and I can let it rip, but not really. I'm going to have to get rid of it. And again, we cannot hold on through contact. They have been getting hit all day, and they have just come down with every single catch. We're just not making the plays. There we go, get that slant out there quick. First down.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Panthers have it with
looking at a cover 4 here. This should open up in the middle. I don't know what they were running, actually, because that nickel, it was definitely cover 4 the backside, but that nickel just completely stayed with my guy.
Look at that QB, y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They keep attacking through the air.
Ooh, throw it back to him, because this time we seed zone.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now in the scoreboard.
All right, still got a minute 16 here.
But that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
All right, get the one-on-one opportunity to board, and can't make the play.
They were looking for an explosive play.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball.
Kind of scared of this play action here, because I don't think they're going to fall for it. The pass rush is going to be nasty. Kind of nasty, but not nasty enough. Let's go. First down, Panthers.
What a beautiful
our stud tight end making a play when we need it the most.
Job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw.
Let's start using our timeouts here pretty soon.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Sit in the middle. Oh my God, I couldn't stop him.
Too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They get to him.
Oh, sweet. I almost thought he broke on that. So I was trying to get the tip drill, and instead I straight up caught it. Hell of a catch by McGee. Contested all the way. We're going to go for 2 right here, too.
They got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices.
I want to be down by 10.
Listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this.
Oh, I made a great break on it.
And he got a hand on it.
Down by 12 instead.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down.
Now, I imagine they're going to want to take us to halftime. I don't imagine them pushing down the field 25 seconds to go. But we'll play quarters just in case. Just hope we make tackle here. Oh, no, they are going to push it. They're going to stay short, though. And he breaks 2 fucking tackles. Story of today's game. And now they are pushing field goal range.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a 2-pronged problem. You've got to score points.
Oh shit, I'm not home.
You also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Got press on him. Was that Lorenzo? Yes, it was Lorenzo. We started him halfway through the year. Wish we'd have started him before. Ever since he has played, he has just made an impact for sure.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage.
Bryant breaks off, forces him to dump it off quick. No timeouts left. All right, back that shit up.
playing a bail technique.
He has all day, just kind of dumps it off here.
That one to save the yardage on third down. And
Curious
the Monarchs
decision
will
there.
try to pin them back with the
I'm
punt.
surprised I don't run like Hail Mary here and just sling it deep. We're going to try to return this. Oh, shit. Instead, Walker's just going to let that bitch go. And that'll take us to halftime, where Dominion is shocking Georgia State Panthers. I don't know what's clicked for Old Dominion, but they've won the last 3 games, coming in with some confidence. 3 pass deflections for Langston. This running back has been tough to stop today. I don't know if they're going to stat track it correctly. I'm curious to see how many broken tackles we've seen so far. And I don't count the receivers catching and breaking tackles. They don't count those. Yeah, we thought that was picked. We were already coming back to come help stomp them. All right, so they get the ball at half. We've put up a respectable amount of offense, 217 yards, but we have given up 278. 21 of 29 passing, 18 carries already, almost a full game's of work today for their offense. Typically on these fast teams, we want to get out ahead, be able to control the running game, make them push the ball down the field on a regular. Right now, the whole offense is open to them. They just keep running to hurry up, keep getting the ball out quick. We're too tired to do anything. They're doing a great job. So in the second half, we need to get started quick. We need to stop them immediately, get them off the fucking field. Our defense has played way too many snaps. At some point, we'll be just way too tired to keep up with them. We need to protect Beller a little bit better. The coverage down the field has been nuts. I don't know if they've tracked it, but we have multiple drops today. This is the ones they counted. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he has 10 incompletions, or 11 incompletions, and 4 of them counted have been counted drops. Now, I think there's been a couple more even past that they've said the defense got credit for. But just absolutely nuts how this game has gone. Yeah, they got 6, 7, 8, 9 pass deflections. They have just been all over it, and we have 4. So we're not contesting very well. They are, and that's what it's coming down to. And we're going to take 60 seconds per usual for halftime, and then we will be right back. All right, boys, we are back. Second half underway, starting off with Old Dominion having the ball.
Here. Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State.
We got to make plays and get them off the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Next, he can't wrap them up.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
Also, we are going to start Maxey in the second half at free safety, taking Harrison out of the game. Not that he's played terribly bad. He does have a couple missed tackles, missed an assignment in the passing game at least once. But Maxi's played well, so we're going to put him back in there.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little...
Another broken tackle. This time you come up with the help. That's things like we keep on letting these one-on-one situations happen. We need to help defense, man. Come soaring the ball carrier.
They do, David, and after watching their
He is fighting for every yard. All right, 3rd and 5. Again, they have been really good on 3rd down. Lorenzo gets loose, puts pressure on him, and he gets rid of it. And finally, Georgia State gets off the field.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can
there we go. There's some broken tackles of our own for Benny.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found
we thought he could clear it.
We're in for a ball game.
But they did good in the zone, considering he was running full speed and the guy was kind of standing still, was able to accelerate and catch up to him.
This offense on schedule.
Another drop. Shit.
On 3rd down, thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody dug their
all right, I'm not in love with this decision, but I'm making it. We're going for it here.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second.
Got our stud receiver. It might have been his first catch. No, his second catch. We caught another short one early.
And that was just a bang-bang
clutch.
Play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Get it off in time.
He wants to throw it again. Looking to scramble.
We seen Borden down there. Or not Borden. McGee. Didn't quite like what we were looking downfield. And then we seen Square coming across, told him to come a little closer to us. There we go, good run, Brock. 10 carries, 83 yards. Definitely need to go to him more than we have already.
They're getting this guy lathered up.
Again, solid 4-yard gain, even though there wasn't much there.
Gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw.
Pressure gets through. Only a 4-man rush from what I could tell. Coverage pretty good downfield. Third down, don't really have anything that we've seen. Could have missed something. Decided to check it down. I'm going to try to take the 3 here. Shit. Oh, that's good enough. Right down the middle. Let's go. Almost thought we choked that one.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff.
All right, still 2-possession lead on us with 9 points. But it kind of opens up what we can do later.
He was looking for some running room.
All right, that was a 3 and out on last drive. Let's see if we can continue that.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers.
Oh, I bet.
Finding the guys that have been working
a little RPO action there. Read me like a book.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
Ooh, nice. You're able to make a stop there. Kind of faked me out a little bit. This is a pass for sure. Oh, screen. and just can't quite get it there.
Make the connection. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Brown gets loose. Sack.
Got him for the sack.
Right when we needed it. There we go. Another forced punt for this Georgia State defense, and they may have responded to whatever we talked to you about at halftime. Come out swinging.
Pulls it in and looking up.
Oh, shit. I didn't think he was actually going to get blocked there.
Really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Handoff from the gun.
Ooh.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The play action fake.
Oh my goodness, we almost picked it.
Just as he released the pass.
Ooh, dangerous.
3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to
Great blocks. Good run.
That'll be enough for the first
Freddie
down.
Brock for over 100 on only 13 carries.
No surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
Trying to get to
Boy, it took us a fiscal century to step up in the pocket.
They're a complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw.
Nobody on him. We're just going to get it out there real quick in empty space.
He's finally knocked down at the 26. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't
There we go. Ooh. We're to fight for extra yards. I kind of thought we got the 1st down there.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you've got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off.
Vinny's trying to make the most of his opportunities today.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Looking to throw.
Oh, shit. That was kind of stupid.
He was shooting for the end zone right
That was kind of dumb.
Good job in coverage defending their own end zone there, because you're trying to compress these windows and make it tough for the quarterback, and they were able to tip that one up in the air, and obviously it falls incomplete.
Looking to the
Way late. We shouldn't have threw it if we wanted it that damn long, but we did. Got lucky there that it was not intercepted. Another piss poor decision out of the quarterback. We'll put that on him. Oh, no. Now that one, I liked it, but then I hated the throw. And then the corner absolutely didn't do what I thought he was going to do. I thought he was going to go in the corner with that route we had on the other side. He ignored it and made the right play. Damn. Could not afford a pick there. Had to come away with 3, did not.
The back goes in motion. Leads it with the back.
1st down.
Down, but not before moving the chain. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down.
Ooh, shit. We thought he was going to throw it outside. Oh, we just friendly fired the shit out of our corner.
Just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The Monarchs getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it.
Gets rid of it quick. Another broken fucking tackle. I am getting frustrated with all these broken tackles tonight.
That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. He's looking to throw.
Man,
Using the quick game.
on it as much as I could be. I completely gave up my responsibility because I didn't feel like anyone's going to pick that up.
Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the 1st down.
Man, throwing that pick down in the end zone was just not good soup.
Ground with the back.
Ooh, nice little hurdle.
And a
Again, another great game, 9 yards. They're going to take this to the fourth quarter. Down by 2 possessions, going in the fourth. Now, if we can hold them to 3 here, I think we're okay. Again, what sucks is I mean, good news is Appalachian State losing their game against JMU. So even if we lose this game, it just puts us right back where we were at. It's just unfortunate because winning this game really puts us in a good spot to win our conference, or at least to get a chance at the conference game.
Signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
Again, if you're a first-time viewer, we only play as one single player per snap on defense. Once the ball is snapped, we are who we are. And we just stay with him throughout the play.
This offense could not have executed
kind of bounce around, play everywhere.
Any better, just draining some time off the clock. Got him looking run. He wants
play fake. Gonna throw it in the flats and take him out of bounds. And still going in the, oh fuck. I don't know why I didn't stop the clock there. That'd have been nice.
Motion from the offense.
He's going to take the pitch. Marshall's going to take the outside, but over pursues, sticks his foot in the ground and makes the play. Unreal. Monarchs balling out. We are down by 15. If they make this, puts them up by 3 possessions. They're going to go with the draw. Not going to work, so we're still down by 2 touchdowns. All right, we're okay.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10.
God, he's so slow. It's our best rated returner, and he's in like 84 speed, which is nuts. And running out of time. It's going to be hard to keep running this ball.
Mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And the timing just a hair off.
How about that?
A 3rd and long.
I don't have any insight on that one.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Got man, so we're going to throw it right there. Boom.
He's got it. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the
Ooh,
first
Hurst.
down. They have it at the 36.
Got a little hurt on that one. This guy took a hit to the hands. And we're still about to go right back to him. Watch.
Comes out throwing on first
Oh, maybe not.
Looking to scramble. He's going to run it.
Oh my God, I couldn't get down. Please tell me we picked that up.
They recover their own
Offensive lineman saved the day.
Who knows how they got that thing back? 2nd down after the offense averted absolute disaster.
Come on, Borden. Beat him off this press.
He's looking to throw.
Didn't really beat. Oh, fuck, I had square.
Down the sideline.
Damn, a lot of hand fighting going down there.
Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and short, trying to
Running out the weak side, 1st down, Panthers.
enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Panthers in the hurry up.
Bro, hurry up.
Well, the good news is you got the 1st down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is
Dump it off to Brock. Hit him with a nasty fucking spin.
And 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
Looking at a 2nd and short now. He wants to throw it.
Getting blitzed.
Dances
We're going to get outside. Can you block? There we go.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. He hurls one deep.
Man, nickel route. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Nickel almost ran that route for us. He was not faked out, but then he made a little bit too much contact a little too early. Texas State just lost against South Alabama, too.
And the defender just way too handsy on that.
Big penalty right there.
See all the contact contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Looking to pass inside the red zone.
Dump it off to McGee. Nice. Go up and hurry up.
The defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two.
Fit it in there before the safety crashed down on it. McGee with another big touchdown grab. All right, we got to go for 2 at least once. Might as well be now.
In his future, not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Fits it in there before he gets over to the other side of that zone. All right, down by 7 minutes remaining. Staying calm, staying cool, staying collected. We're right in this.
Just about set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David, if they can add.
There we go. Good tackle by Washington.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Another run. Breaks the tackle, though. And can't get anything past that. They have so many broken tackles today. Holy shit. All right, we need to get out the field here. See if we get some interior pass rush from Lewis 1-on-1 against this guard. Gets it out quick on the screen, but we make the stop. 4th down. And just like that, we are a drive away from tying this ball game up. We have been down the entire game. I think we were down 3 possessions by the fucking first quarter. It was kind of insane. Or actually, we were up. We were 10-3, and then after that, went to hell. Yeah, we had 3, they had 7, and we scored 7, and then after that, I kind of forgot, but they went on a tear.
Looking for room. It's Brock.
Brock doing Brock things.
After a pickup of 4, good run to get it out to the 34.
Already over 100 yards today, 16 carries, buck 19. Now we're able to go back to the ground game. Almost set the edge. Right tackle couldn't hold on.
Great job contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what
that was a dangerous ass throw. We put everything we had into it and hoped that he was able to undercut that linebacker that kind of climbed too much depth on that play. Still almost a very bad read. Shouldn't have got away with it, but did. Second 4. We are calmly just playing our offense. We don't have to rush it. Brock just doing what the fuck he wants to do.
Defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players.
All right, true freshman in. Ooh, tight end lost, or the fullback, whoever the fuck that was, got blown up.
But still, just a very short game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw.
Can he fit it in there? Doesn't matter. Holding anyways. On our right tackle, senior, number 73. Malik McNeil. He's our strongest offensive lineman, but sucks in the pass coverage and is slow as shit. We tried to play him at right guard at the beginning of last year. That was a massive failure.
Quarterback checking the play.
I didn't call that, but all right, we're just going to roll with it.
Throw here on 2nd down. Fires to the right.
Oh, he almost made that.
This defense is physical and pass deep.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Certain moments in the game, you know, we're just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wide
McGee with another huge fucking play. Let's go. Austin McGee, the redshirt freshman. The guy who's already reached his caps, unfortunately will not get much better than he is at the moment as a 70 overall. But super fucking fast. His hands are kind of ass, but they are not ass today. Dump this off. Oh, god damn it. Another penalty for our boys. Oh no, on them. Roughing the passer. We controversially are going to decline that. We're going to decline that, and I'm going to tell you why. It's a minute 55 seconds left. We got one first down away from the touchdown. I say, wait, no, I forgot. He's can't do screens. I say we cook a little bit of this clock. Play for overtime. Oh my god, holding. Shit. Okay, I guess we should have took that penalty. McNeil yet again. Yeah, we should have took that penalty. We are now regretting our decision. We got a little too cute.
First down for this offense. The snap sets up the throw. He's got it down the middle.
I got some of it back.
But not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable.
Coming on the blitz. Shit, I did not see that other guy in coverage. I was looking at the nickel, and that's gonna put us down. Wow. Bad read by the QB. Did not see the middle linebacker or nickel, whoever the hell that was, sitting in the zone in the middle of the field. We were eyeballing that right guy. Because we've seen them take the drag. So we're like, all right, if the drag's taken, then the next player in our reach should be the backside drag behind it. And they just had like double zone out there. 3 different people playing in those spots. So the correct answer was none of them. I should have went somewhere else with that ball. Oh, that's tough. We are on a hell of a winning streak. That's going to probably end today, barring some miracle at this point. Old Dominion humbled us, showed us we still have a lot of room to grow. Which, to be honest, going in this year, we thought we were a worse football team than we were last year. Last year's team went 4-8. We are now 6-3, so we've already done better than that. We're still not there yet. I tried to get the tip drill on that.
That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Again, I'm trying to stop my receiver, and it just won't allow me to use his ass. I was trying to throw a back shoulder fucking hard dot to the open part of the zone over there. Instead, he just kind of wafts that bitch up.
The give to the tailback.
We're not going to call timeout here. We're just going to take the L. Diablo's shaking up. Let's hope we can get these last 2 plays in. The last play.
Moving on 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
All right. Old Dominion picks up their 5th win of the season. We dropped to 6-4. Again, we should still have first place in our side of the conference. We're going to hurry up and get to that to see where we're at. And we have Appalachian State, who's the number 2 team that we're playing against next week. We picked up more first downs than they did, put up more yards than they did. Just didn't do quite as well in them on 3rd downs. And turnovers. Turnovers. We fucked up. 4 picks. Our boy's only thrown 2 all season. Damn, I didn't realize I threw 4 of them. Fuck me. I just blew up his season. He was having such a great year. Brock showed out. Vinny didn't play too bad. McGee was our was our hero, and he couldn't do enough to keep us in there. Those fucking drops, though, man. I feel like they missed a couple. We were only able to get 2 sacks. They got the ball out so fucking quickly. We started bowing up near the end of the game, but by then a little late. But it's kind of hard to be a defense when you're constantly giving up the ball on turnovers. One of those being in the red zone. Disappointing loss. Winnable game. You know, you hate to see it. We almost, to be honest, ooh, Alex Hawk. Good. I wanted that kid. Kind of undersized for what I'm going to use him for, but he's going to be a down defensive end in the 3-4, and maybe as a pass rushing defensive tackle, because I think his stats will allow for it, or his ratings. All right, 6-4 Appalachian State versus 6-4 Georgia State up next. This is going to be a ball game. Conference standings. Oh, shit. Old Dominion leapfrogs us, even though we have the better overall record. I did not know that was a fucking thing. So if Old Dominion wins out and I win out, they're still going to take the conference. Ooh. Plot twist. Oh, shit, guys. Damn, they beat James Madison and Appalachian State. And us. This is nuts. Arkansas State ain't bad either. So they got, oh my God, 2 of the worst teams in the conference. Coastal Carolina, who's just been laying down, taking it from everybody. And also Louisiana, who hasn't done much better. Oh my goodness. Wow. I mean, you know, if we lose out on it, you know, it is what it is. We've already played above expectations so far this season. But Baylor, now, instead of having 16 touchdowns, 2 picks, that's 19, 6 picks. Brock almost has his 1,000 yards rushing. Just need 161 more yards to go. Almost got 2,000-yard receivers, which is not bad. Brown, Diablo, Lorenzo catching up to everybody, even though he's played way less snaps. Around 100 and almost 200 less than Victorine Brown. So again, wish we would have started him earlier in the year. That would have been helpful. Shit, I might knock out one more game. You know, and I understand you guys might not be able to finish it, but it will be up to continue to watch. Yeah, we're going to knock it out. First off, let's go ahead and hit our recruiting board and take a look at who we just... Oh, yeah, hold on. How do I do this? Sort. There we go. Okay. Alex Hawk just signed. 88 strength, which puts him as one of the stronger players that we currently have on the thing, but pairing that with 85 acceleration, 77 speed. So athletic, strong, do-it-all kind of guy. So I think he could play all over that front line and be just fine. So we're going to find different ways to use him. Super excited to get him on the team. He might be an immediate contributor next year, or we sit him, redshirt him. Once we find out what his caps are, we'll figure out what to do with him there. But we were able to get a running back to sign. Again, his ratings aren't good, but I'm hoping, because he's a green, Jim that he has a decent development trait. We're excited about Stat, middle linebacker with 93 speed, 89 acceleration, instantly improves our defense just from an athletic standpoint. We have a potential QB of the future in Joe Fitzsimmons. He for sure helps us out because we're down our senior quarterback, and we might lose our sophomore to transfer, and that leaves just one quarterback on the roster. So glad we can get him. Love his ratings. We've got another down lineman in Eric Group. Solid player all around. 85 excel, 77 speed, 80 strength. So again, somebody that might be a problem down low with Alex Hawk. And then we got Dongo, who's a green gym player. Decent speed, acceleration, athletic, can do it all. Add him to that linebacker group. So now we have like 3 or 4 that could possibly be starters for us. So we definitely improved that position a lot. And then we got this athlete who's probably going to be a lineman because he has the quick drop ability. We might put him at tackle, even though he's not tall enough. Probably doesn't have the reach, and his pass blocking is crazy. I don't know. I might put him at guard. Just look at that fucking impact and lead block. He might be a decent pulling guard. So I don't know. But that quick drop helps them get back in pass sets. So usually you want those at tackle. So we'll see where he best lines up at, but we're excited for him too. Oh shit, did I not use the rest of my points? No, I didn't use any of them. All right, sweet. All right, let's see. Can I schedule any more visits? I don't know if I could schedule them for this week. This is Senior Bowl or Senior game. All right, no one we could schedule. Guess it's too close. So we're just going to throw some points where we see fit real quick. Yeah, bust, but to be honest, I just need the bodies at this point, so. Oh, shit. Fuck it. Again, just need bodies. Depth piece. Again, I need to get to scout you. But we'll throw you something. All right. Now we got Appalachian State. Now leave one last game against Texas Tech, who is again another really good team. After this one, so they got a redshirt senior. They got a couple promising. Oh, they got one promising quarterback for the future behind him. These seniors play pretty decent well against us as long as they make the right decisions. And he has 87 awareness, so he's going to be one of those that could be tough. Now he has no mobility, so hopefully we can get him in the pocket and fuck him up. Running game, again, their roster ain't quite as good as it was last year. Got a redshirt senior, big running back. Now he does have a lot of traits, but I think we'll do good against the bigger backs. It's the speedy ones that I worry about. Might see a little bit of Kamani Alexander. He has some room to grow, but he ain't scary. 87 speed, 87 excel. Their receivers, they got 3 500-yard ones. One of them's hurt. Fantastic for us. And then Mekhi Jackson's only got 29 catches, being their best one. This team really don't scare me. Let's see, starters 81, 76, 87. Oh my God, their offensive line is fantastic. They're a problem. Hopper's got 7.5 sacks. Outside of that, they got a couple 80s. Yeah, their D-line's pretty decent. Definitely, if you stack them up against our offensive line and look at the comparisons of those, not overwhelmingly in our favor. But the ratings will say so. They say I'm the better team. But we've done proven that's to be bullshit. All right, big game here. 1, we got to hope Old Dominion loses. And 2, we got to handle business. Senior day. Let's send these seniors out with a big time win. We're going to go with our hard ass look. Black, blue. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. And while today is the final home game...
Now, I don't know how the conference championship works this division. I haven't played in the Sun Belt since, like, 2014, so... I don't know if you play at a centralized station or whoever has the best record gets to play home. So this more than likely is our last home game. But we'll see. All right, I paused. I'm sitting outside taking a couple puffs and then we'll get started. We're going to try to stay with our ground game. Try to limit the turnovers like we've done all year with Beller. And just play some smart defense, man. That was a rough game against Old Dominion. They had our number for sure. Now, this quarterback is immobile. Hopefully, I can send some shit at him. And hopefully, they're not a hurry-up offense. Because, man, fuck. Those are tough to stop. Absolutely tough to stop. And when we're not athletic as is, just a little bit of that fatigue will really put you behind the 8 ball. Plus, being able to pick the same 3 or 4 plays over and over again doesn't allow you to... change up looks too often, and the CPU will tear that shit apart. Definitely on Heisman. But I've enjoyed this series. I've enjoyed, what college football has done. It's definitely, you don't just automatically get dubs. Like, there's a certain point when I build a Madden roster to a certain level that I'm going to win, like, every single game. Like, it always feels the same. Doesn't matter who I play against. In this game, they could be lower rated than you, higher rated than you. You have no idea how that game's going to come out. It could be a blowout for you, blowout for them, high scoring game, low scoring game. It's all over the place. Now, once we get our roster better and better and better, more often than not, then we get the dubs, which that makes sense. But right now, where we're rated at the moment, it's a crapshoot. So let's just keep plucking away at this roster, keep getting faster, and that's what I'm trying to do, is just outspeed the other team. Try to out-Davis this shit. All right, about 30 more seconds, guys, and I'll come back inside. Yeah, usually I don't knock 2 of these games out because they're long, and I like to be fresh in them, but I really want to get into this next season, so we're rushing through this. Because still, basically, most of this team is pretty much the team I inherited. Next year you see a lot of my fingerprints all over this team, and it only gets more and more our team after that. And we got a lot of young guys that we can't wait to play. Walker White will be a redshirt sophomore quarterback with like 5 different physical abilities. Former 4-star prospect at Auburn. Got 2 transfers from Stanford, running back and receiver. Mari Borden's already playing this year because he's a redshirt freshman. But he'll be a sophomore with a full training camp underneath him. And McGee almost breaks it on the kickoff. I think Ted Hurst had a better season last year, but not by much. Sucks that we're going to lose him, though. He's a big part of what we like to do here.
But the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap.
Threw it a little bit late. Didn't quite get enough under it to get it over that linebacker. We like the matchup. They just did a good job.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's McGee.
There you go, McGee. Get it 6.
These slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
Out of the shotgun on third down.
Oh, shit. Didn't think he was going to break off that block so fast. And we got our first big decision. We're on our side of the 50. We're going to try to pin him. It's early. Let's not put ourselves behind unnecessarily at the beginning. That looked like an easy pickup.
Let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud.
All right, Appalachian State's quarterback out. Redshirt senior. 10 picks on the season, 17 touchdowns. He's got a solid receiving core of 80s around him. And his offensive line is gross as fuck. And they hold up right there, and we jar the ball loose by Spain.
For their respective football teams, regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Lewis has been disappointed.
Back to the air on second down.
Hasn't done much this year. 3rd and 5.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute.
We're also going to put Maxey. I think he did a better job. The defense played better with him in it. But, man, his caps are so good, though. Yeah, fuck it. We'll play Maxey for now.
On that completion.
In the gun and looking.
Try to wrap. We do get past the guard, and he gets away from us and gets rid of it. But we still get off the field with 4th down and 5.
The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Well, last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the heels.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back.
Good job by the tackle getting outside. We just couldn't get the blocks and receivers we were looking for.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
On 3rd down,
shit. We've seen our guy come open a little too late, and the pressure got into us. We were staring hardcore in the backfield, watching that defensive end explode past the tackle.
Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
Got to keep your eyes down the field, and we were not able to do that there. Another punt, and we're right back on defense.
But not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Receiver on the move gets the
Oh, shit.
And how about the efficiency on that one?
The good news is they're not running a hurry up, so that's fantastic. Another thing we want to do is put our senior defensive tackle in. What he is playing. Huh, never mind.
defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job.
The other Bryant.
But as this game goes on,
Ooh.
you've got to keep an eye
Oh,
on
we
this guy,
fell for the
make sure you
run.
know where he is at all times.
That was ugly all the way around. Their side and our side.
Now they snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass.
Ooh, Deuce Walker makes the play. All right, it's a defensive battle so far.
And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team.
He kicks this away the fucking out. Not as bad as I thought, though, inside the 20.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to
Step up in the pocket, just get what we can. First down.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do I do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He's looking for a man on second down.
Wow, what coverage. What coverage.
He's at the 10.
Unreal. That was the look we were looking for. It was man faking the corner route, jam, chopping your feet, getting set. He ran the route better than the receiver did. I mean, we look like we're winning that the entire way through. When we release it, we have inside shade. I mean, definitely right. We decided to throw it right there. I mean, we're back, shoulder. That's our route. All we got to do is stop, kind of push off of him, and we're there. And instead, this man just fucking torpedoes around us, picks it off, takes it all the way to the house. Son of a bitch.
Offense too. Now look at this. I'll show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job.
Man, tough. 7-0 start.
Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick.
And it's not the defense's fault today.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room.
Our boy got popped on that one.
He stopped at the 23.
He was a little banged up this drive.
Ready to send out the offense.
Might be a little bit of a pistol.
Don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Great run defense.
It was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice.
Damn it.
And
Offensive line folds.
goes down at the 17.
Bellers had no time
The
today.
defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary, drop
Doesn't quite get enough on it.
and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback.
And he got banged up on the drive previously.
The defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Prior. Jesus. Words are
Fourth
tough.
down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Good blocks, but Lorenzo makes a play.
That momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now
Oh,
put a
I
nice drive
bet.
together and execute.
I bet we paid for it.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
Oh, my
And he
goodness.
cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
And the wheels are falling off.
They've got guys that are they're dangerous after they catch them. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest.
Oh, we just got to take it drive at a time.
I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Immediately fires to the middle.
All right, first down. Let's just get something going.
Get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Now on the option.
Getting the edge. Whoa, wrong guy.
The freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Here comes the offense on second down. They're looking for an advantage in the
Oh,
running
shit.
game.
I was trying to run to his ass over.
They'll mark it at the 33.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
On third and long.
Blind breaks down again before the receivers can get even into their routes. Another sack. Beller ending his senior season, much like the rest of his time with Georgia State is gone, and that's on the fucking ground.
But finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3
Damn.
sacks on the game so far.
Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line.
Tough spot for our boys. See if our defense can make a play of their own. We're going to need something to flip this momentum around.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able
I'm
to
so
keep
glad they're not
this
running in a hurry up.
defense guessing.
Man, you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Ooh, what a dot.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson. Just
Billy
dashes
Wiles
the defense,
fucking
a big gainer to
ripped
the
one
40-yard line.
right down the middle
This
underneath the
offense
safeties.
Absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
Gonna stretch. Nope. Pulling on the RPO. Read us. We crashed way too hard down. They threw it at the vacated spot we left behind. Might get one more play off here. We'll see. Yep.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Downfield. Ooh, another dot, but he drops it.
And we've wrapped up one quarter.
All right, their quarterback's feeling himself. First quarter over, down 14-0. Not a pretty start, but it's not exactly over either. We've come down from way worse than this. Now they are in scoring range for a third possession lead.
Leaves it with the back.
Shit, couldn't get out that block.
He's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Now the play.
Another play action. We got picked up by the running back. Man coverage in the back, and Spain gets cooked. Oh, they're going to call for a replay here, but I'm pretty sure they're going to give it to him. Yeah.
Just does a little double checking to make sure.
And a really nice job understanding. I got to get to that gap where there's
3
open space.
touchdown lead for Appalachian State. It's now or never for Georgia State. If they really want to contend in this game, they needed to get something going right now.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Gotta start now.
I just said that.
Last possession again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Borden catches it on the run down the sideline. And going to get caught down at the 9.
But a huge gain, and he has it set up first and goal. This offensive scoring position position
All
with
right,
a
not
fresh
bad.
set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the
Tries to
run.
cut it back.
Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard
Didn't
line.
quite work out.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw.
Ah, shit. Can't hold on to it.
Incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd and goal from way back there. Quarterback checking off. They're going to throw it on 3rd.
Bringing the blitz. Get it out, though. Wide open. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Panther.
And it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football.
Needed that one.
Still be balanced. Use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return.
Oh, shit. We almost gave up the Tane,
Down to get the offense started on the next
but
drive.
made the touchdown saving tackle.
This drive will open from the 15.
All right, Diablo. Need you here, brother.
Trying to find his man on 1st down.
You're heavily outmatched this game.
Nicely. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain
This
here,
offensive
still
line
short
is
of
full
first down.
of studs, so it's going to be
After that
hard
last
to
completion,
generate
it's
pressure
2nd down.
just using our front four. We're going to have to bring...
Off the play fake.
Shit, I did not mean to switch. Oh, shit, wide ass open.
Complete to the left. They make the
Well, that
stop
quarterback
and
went
not
through
before
4
they
reads
do
on that
their
one.
work up top and pick
He
up a
went through
first
all his
down.
receivers.
The Mountaineers come
That had to be his
from the line
last
and
one.
hurry up.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes,
Damn.
not staring down his guy. And then
That was
throwing
holding in 0.2 seconds. Because that man took the snap and let it rip.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just
All right, get a little
kills
help
an
there.
offense's momentum. So after the penalty, a little
We're going to
extra
get him
ground
stuffed
to cover
right here.
on
This will
first
put us
down.
in
Use the play fake now to throw.
a... Man, a pass blocking. Fantastic. All day to throw. Lets it roll deep. But, fuck, throws it almost in triple coverage, and he almost comes down with it.
Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his
He
fingers,
almost,
and
like,
couldn't hold
put
on.
it in a
After the misfire, now
spot
on
for him. I
second
mean, that
down.
was catchable ball, actually.
Aerial assault continues.
Oh, shit. Screen on the other side. We stop it short, though. 3rd and 21.
He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be
We're going to
found.
sit back and just try to make the
On 3rd
make
and
the play.
long,
Ooh,
doesn't
good
need to
pass
take the
rush.
check down.
Can't get it
And he
downfield.
was hit just as he released
There we
it.
go.
Falls to the turf.
One drive at a
And the
time.
Mountaineers will
Just
run
keep
away
winning
on
these
4th
drives.
down.
We'll be right back in this. Dude, I don't know if it was in the game, but I swear someone was talking about
Return at about the 28-yard line. Georgia State
The
takes
fuck?
over, ready to send out the offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, and they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last
Gets
time.
the outside,
and they
kid it
back
up.
here.
Well,
There
it's
we go,
amazing
Brock.
in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and realize what's going
Again,
on.
we don't want to leave the running game yet. We have plenty of game.
This offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did.
Stick
looked
it
like
up
they started
there.
to find
Oh, I didn't mean to
some
juke left there. That
Now
kind of
it's on
slowed my
defense to
momentum
stop
down.
that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Off play action
Bid on that.
down.
We're going to have it.
Looking on the move.
We're going to have it. He puts it on a dot.
The 35, he's loose.
Let's go.
They are finding so
Great throw,
much
great
in this
catch.
defense. He's got it down to the
Once I seen the
45.
linebacker come up and
That's a beautiful passing catch
attack
by
the running game, I
Good
figured
job
most
the
of the defense
quarterback
spot it.
does, manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room
It's
to
okay.
move his route.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough
Shut up, Brock.
push
We'll figure it out.
up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Tackle is made right at the 20-yard
We'll figure it
line
out.
after a pickup of 4. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the
I actually
20.
like this look here.
Going to the run. It's
We couldn't get
and
pushed
the
there.
defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short.
And that's a really good job by the defense, because when you
This is a very short 4.
Area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both.
Oh, hold on to it. I was like, please, he has dropped so many balls when it's been slightly contested. Just please hold on to that one.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already
solid run of 3.
Now, a fresh set of downs.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
And we're playing bully ball.
The give to the back.
Ooh, broke it outside. Just got enough of the blocks there. Touchdown for the true freshman, Lucien.
Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it
Let's
yet.
go.
It's not tied. You're not there yet.
You know, my was it primary pipeline states, Florida, so I get a lot of these Central Florida kids. I even seen somebody that said South Sumter in here. Or Bush, it said Bushnell, Florida.
These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Charlotte.
Good read, and we just fucking made him pay. Javen Hall, where he struggles in the, you know, he's actually done pretty decent in the passing game for being kind of slower, but in the ground game, he is a monster. Deuce Walker almost gets to that ball. Great hands catch by 15. Mekhi Jackson, who's done about a 1/5 of his season production today. This might be on them. All right, bringing it back. Schrader with the false start.
Great job, great catch, first down.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
I'm going to let the CPU pick this play. I'm going to let it bowl real quick.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Handoff to the
Ground game up the middle.
That may not look like
Gets a couple of the yards back.
Take it as it gets him up to the 24. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw.
Gets it into the flats, but McClendon makes the solid, sure tackle out of bounds. 3rd and 8.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Going deep. Deuce Walker there to make the stop. Another pickable ball, but I'll take 4th down. Which means we're going to get the ball less than 2 minutes to go. With a chance to tie this baby.
He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Throws to the right out. Complete to the
Throws
right.
a rope.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Feeling the heat as he lets it go.
Oh, I was just trying to body the receiver a bit to get him off my spot.
Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air.
Oh.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd down, going up top.
Ooh, gets man coverage downfield. Can we hold on to it?
Finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And it goes through his
A little bit
hands.
outside shade.
Had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout.
There we go.
Makes a connection. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Got 3 timeouts still in our pocket.
They're threatening
But we got this right here. Touchdown. Oh, he dropped it. Fucking bastard. Oh, that's been the story of our season, boy. So much more improvement. But still so much more to go. Got it right before the linebacker. Just try to jam it in there.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short.
Try to put it over the linebacker. He stays up on the running back. Easy work, touchdown. Tie ball game after losing 21-0 to start this game out with. Right before half, we tied this baby up.
Stayed calm. This passing game can continue to heat up. Look out in the second half.
And he made the extra point without problem. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away.
What a comeback.
The defense can keep them from answering.
This should take us to half. We'll see if they try to take one play to make a shot down the field. 17 seconds left. And they're certainly threatening.
We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Corners are going to bail. Handoff to the lone back.
Just make a secure tackle. We do, and they take it to the second half.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Atlanta. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball.
Yeah, we didn't panic. We stayed in our offense. We didn't do anything different than we normally do. Kept the running game involved. Paid out. With just enough time tied up the half. Now, did they get the ball first drive or did I? Don't remember. But they came out smoking hot against us. Then we started getting some pressure on their QB. That offense line starting to leak just a little bit on their side. Momentum is clearly in our favor at the moment. We just got to keep that going. So again, avoid turnovers. We're going to try to get the ball out of our hands pretty quick. Probably get back to the running game as soon as possible. And let Brock do what Brock does and take over the game. He has 2 games left. This is the last game here in the home stadium. So let's send him off right. Him and Veller both. And Hurst. Our 3-headed monster on offense. So it's going to be a new regime next year that possibly could be more explosive than this current one. And we have 2 3-star receivers that are big-bodied, height-weight speed guys that we're excited about getting to. And we'll keep working McGee and a slot and shit. But they'll probably take a year to cook in the oven, so we might not see them for more than 4 games next year. But you best believe we will see them. All right, they get the ball in the second half. Again, they don't run the hurry up, so hopefully we can knock this game out relatively fast.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Ooh, missed the kill shot.
And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch.
Lenzo getting out the block, but great run by their running back.
When you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make
get off again, really, but wrong way.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you
kind of put ourselves out of the play on that one.
With respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others
checks it down.
Things a little bit on offense.
Nothing crazy. Second and 8.
We're going to find out here.
Makes a grab and he's dragged down. That last completion sets him up on second down.
We're going to run the stretch run here. We're going to try to hold the edge. And we got a holding play. Yeah, holding call.
Pushing him out of bounds after a short game.
those stretch runs, sometimes you see that the guards, tackles trying to, center in this case, trying to stretch down the field. If anyone gets past their face, they usually grab a hold of them. In that case, he must have done that to the defensive tackle. Diablo gets blown off the block, but throws it in double coverage, 3rd and long. Good, Javen Hall playing his heart out. We're probably going to cut him at some point to let him go play somewhere else, just because we have so many linebackers. Ooh, fuck. Oh, they counted it short. And they are going to punt this. 4th and inches. It is on their side of the field, so I get it. We went safe man just in case. Hell of a punt. That kid's got a leg. All right. We have a chance for the lead. This is the first drive of the game.
They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation.
Good throw.
Right now. They were
on the run.
To get another opportunity to run
Gee down the field. Big play on almost to the 50.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up.
Good coverage. We've seen the double blitz by the linebackers there, but that man coverage is very tight.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Got the blitz, get it out hot. Fuck, that corner is dangerous. Number 3 made a huge pick in the first drive of the game? That's how we started out this thing.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on
throwing
the
a pick.
route. Nice job by the receiver, finding the soft spot in zone and just settling down, making
just
that
stay in the
throw
pass.
a whole bunch easier.
Don't like anything. Ooh, shit. To be honest, we were trying to we were basically giving up on that play. And he fit it in there. Blocks are good. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
On second down, he'll fire.
Throw to the back shoulder.
It's Fleming, and he'll be brought down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations.
We're just short. Decision time. And we thought about it, and we're going for it.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time.
Let's go, baby.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll run it.
There we go. There we go, Brock. He's had a little bit of a rough game. He's been pretty much doing whatever the hell he wants all season. But this run defense has been tough.
The give to the back.
Except for now. All right, get on the ground here. Don't get hurt.
Down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Thought we could get it in there.
You can forget running in the middle against this defense. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Oh, you got to be shitting me. What are they going to call on us now? That was nasty. Went with the RPO. Edge rusher crashed down on the back and thought he was probably about to get unreal. Unreal.
We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Can the defense stop them again?
Ooh, got a lane. Levick crashed down hard to save that touchdown.
After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Wants to go up top.
Oh, we were way late. Circle was open in the corner. Another bad red zone decision.
This defense has set its offense up for business. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started.
Stupid. As soon as we threw it, we seen the circle wide open.
Oh. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
This is what selling looks like, guys. We had a chance to win last game, too, and we did the same shit. Suck my ass, Jeff. He was abated. That guard moved.
The offense needed something, just anything to
Your wife's cooking sucks, by the way.
Breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. The hand to the running
I
back.
thought it was play action. I thought I was going to kill that QB. Javen Hall with his 5th tackle. Come on, D. Just hold on, brother. Hit him with the twist. Can't get there in time. Spain was slow to jump on that route.
But he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down.
Man, that was quick. Almost too quick.
Step there with the receiver. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incomplete.
Again, ball out quick, too short for the receiver.
I'll tell you what, you could
My man's seeing ghosts out there.
Exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Oh, shit, I didn't mean to switch.
Another incompletion on 3rd
That's
down.
against our rules that we put for ourselves. We don't use her. User switch. We let our ratings matter. So if we're going to make the play, my player needs to make the play if I'm not there.
Catches it cleanly at the 20.
All right, we hold.
Solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the
Like 1 play away from the 4th quarter. Whoa, what? What the fuck is that? Jesus. Here's the highlights. Death, destruction. Oh, fuck. Ow. My man's going to need to ice up after this one.
The offense set for a 1st down play. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers.
We won that corner out. They didn't give it to us.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. On the run, it's Rock. There to make the stop, and
All right, 1st down, 4th quarter. Let's go.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats.
Both teams have scored 21 unanswered. Now the defenses have both stiffened up for each team. Turnovers, that's been Georgia State's bugaboo since I have started leading the program, is still haunting us today.
It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Dialing up the 2nd down pass play.
Oh my God, that corner just came. You know what's funny is I almost changed Circle's fucking route, and I should have. I was running out of time. But I figured if he got jammed up, or one of them would get jammed and one of them break free. And I'm like, but they both kind of broke free. But that unfortunately brought that corner up enough to make that play on that ball. Holy shit, he came across and just stole that. Their corners are so good. Unreal. Oh, while we're getting blown on our back, got our hand up, knocked that ball down. That was pretty cool. Heads up play by Bryant. Transfer from Texas. Double teamed on this one. Drop it off in the soft spot of the zone. 1st down, Appalachian State.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, blitz coming. Oh, man, ball tipped up. Bryant just happened to get turned around. Would have had a chance at that there.
Receiver failed to hook up. They'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
Fucking dot. Great throw by the QB. I broke on that as fast as I could. I was too far behind.
Looking to throw for it.
Oh, shit.
Wide open downfield.
Split the safeties. I let it go to take that other route.
And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. Barrels ahead.
Dives in, touchdown, App State.
On top here in the fourth. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those
turnovers, brother, turnovers. Can't have them.
You smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just
had it.
Get
They
over
turned
top,
those into points.
get that touchdown.
Hate to see it.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full
Wide open middle field, McGee. Big play. Getting us back on track. Man, after throwing 4 picks last week, our quarterback's throwing 3 today. And again, he only threw 2 all season long. Just come off a 6 touchdown, 0 interception game before that.
Out of the gun, the give to the back.
It's just unfortunate how this season has ended for him after his redemption arc from last year. A lot of it's our fault, but again, storyline, purpose-wise, it falls on the QB's head, no matter what.
Keep it on the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the change for a first down.
Again, offense running through Duke.
Come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Holding. Tried to take it. I didn't know if the safety sat too much, but irregardless, we're moving on back.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Oh, shit, McGee was open. I should have fucking threw it that wheel route. I just couldn't see. You know, it was right outside of the screen.
This offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
They
Shut
line
up,
up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Good D. Good D.
Nice defensive way to get it.
We're going to have to punt it. We're going to try to pin him and trust our defense to get a stop here.
They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Now on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit
Free lane to the running back, and he got fucking trucked on that one.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep.
All right, Bryant, it's your last game here, brother.
Build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
They bring him down, but a solid.
All right, big third down.
Position to pick up a first down. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28.
Oh, shit, they run the draw perfect. Oh, my goodness. And we fucking... What is happening? Why is Diablo all the way up there anyways? Why is he my last line of defense?
They push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Man, this guy is
He's like my slowest defender other than my 2 defensive tackles. That's nuts.
just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're
Damn,
like,
down by 2 scores, 5 minutes remaining. Again, this is not over. This is college football.
And the returner goes down.
We might be able to figure something out here.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to
One
cash
busted
in on
coverage.
this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with
Like,
the first
oh
play.
shit, almost right there.
Successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you
What in the Matrix did he just do? Did he just change? Like, was he able to push off the air? Because he was already up in the sky.
Be able to put some points up on the board here.
He's back to throw on second down.
Oh shit, X was open.
He'll take another shot here. And it's in.
Again, it didn't look like it was going to be open. It broke out as soon as he made his cut. I seen it right side.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. With the catch,
There we
it's
go.
Hurts. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now,
Damn,
saving
linebacker
the clock,
keeping
that is
step for
at a
step on my
premium
receiver.
for this offense.
Or on my tight end
The
there.
offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot.
Ah, shit.
Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
We're folding under pressure, guys. Not gonna lie. We've had some clutch comebacks, but we have also have some elite crash outs, and we're on one right now.
It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Using his legs, keeping his eyes
Ooh.
downfield.
So able to shield him off the ball there.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Is Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down? Looking to move it through the air. And he was drilled just as
Our tight end never got out into his route, so it was supposed to be a combo route, and ended up being one guy getting bucked route.
Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw it again.
Good route. And drops it.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have
And
squeezed it.
drops it.
3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the
Bring in the
10
blitz. We're
yards
going to have that
now.
open and can't get it to him.
Will bring up 4th down.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You gotta
shit.
have something dialed up you feel really great about.
The incomplete
And that
pass ends
is
a
probably
frustrating
going to
series, and they turn it over on
GG's it.
downs. On
We needed
first down,
that.
Here comes this offense.
Didn't get it.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Bryant
Clock
just killed that,
continues to
man.
run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it.
Illegal man downfield.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see
Sure
which
enough.
way that's going to go.
Get your ass back.
The officials
Yeah,
offered the
unfortunately,
deal,
guys, I think we took the L on this one.
Coming
Too
out
many
on
mistakes on the
second
second
down, trying to
half.
put this one away. Here's the handoff.
Ah, shit.
Right there.
Speaking of mistakes,
He was able to get away
that
from
big
one
fucking
tackle,
70-yard.
plenty of
We've
help.
contained their running back
Pick up
all
on that
game
play.
long. And then on that draw play, that was just perfectly. That was a perfect call in this situation.
Great job finishing with his pads.
I did not expect that on like 3rd and 8 or whatever the fuck it was.
It'll be a draw.
I completely blew this game away.
Lose a yard on that one. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away.
Should have probably called timeout right
We
there.
reached the 2-minute warning.
Kept
and this
20
offense
seconds.
is that much closer to salting away a victory.
Bad clock management on my
Down,
part.
and the punt team sends it the other way.
Kind of shinks that a little bit.
Goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them
All right,
backed
well,
up. I think
we're
they'll
still
slide
breathing,
right
so we're
around
still
the
playing.
15. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive, knowing that their defense
A little
is
too
gonna
far
fail
out.
time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when
Now, that was a tough catch, but we've had so many drops today, too. I mean, that's been a problem all season.
Make stops. They did on that last possession.
Beat him off the press.
Kicking
There we go. There we go. Boarded. Stay away from me. Hey, we got 3 timeouts in our pocket. All right, they want me to go for 2 here. To be honest, it's always doesn't work when you call for 2 in this situation. I feel I miss it like every time.
Lining up to add another.
Holy shit. Okay. I'm like fucking having a stroke right now.
They tack on the extra point and they're down.
That was tough. I don't want to talk about it. All right, 3 timeouts to go. Onside kick's a little dangerous, though, because that's pretty close to field goal range as is. We're going to go ahead and try it. Oh. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. When I say pretty much in field goal range, they are 100% field goal range now. So now we could stop them all 3 times, still lose this thing. Tough decision. I didn't mean to switch there. Shit. Again, if you're new to the channel, we use one guy. I'm gonna let one. Oh my god. One snap cook, and then I'm gonna time out like a motherfucker. Cause I just. Yeah. Again, we're not supposed to do that, but I just cheated twice.
I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Unreal.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Mountaineers inside
came up short today, guys.
To wind this clock to 0. Running back searching
Look at that seal.
And a nice run there before the defense.
Textbook blocking on that one. Had a hell of a lane.
Defense stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for
all right, we can get a field goal block.
That's
still on the table. If we can get off the field, and we do, using our last timeout. Oh, they're going to go for this. Oh. Did he stop him? Holy shit, we stopped him. No timeouts left. Wow.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Feeling some heat.
Oh, shit.
And the pressure will get there.
My eyes were downfield like a motherfucker on that one. All right, we're going to keep the running back in the block for us here.
Looking to pass on second down.
Got the tight end. Oh, wow. Great coverage by 6. He got hand on the ball last second.
He didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air, but a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
Got the blitz coming. We get it out. He holds on to it. Gotta hurry. Gotta hurry. 4th down. Fuck, this might be the last play of the game.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here.
We're just gonna send a prayer. Come up short. Mistakes cost us in this one. We jumped out to 21-0 deficit. Then we scored 21, answered ourselves, and then just shot ourselves in the foot repeatedly in the second half.
I think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet.
Unfortunately, our conference championship hopes just took a shit on us, right? Better get reviews. Oh, my son. Oh, well, on the bright side, Derek Carswell, exciting receiver. just signed on along with Abdul Henderson, but we are definitely excited. Oh, shit. Yeah, the hell yeah. I thought it was somebody else, but yeah, we're excited about Henderson too. Mari Borden, 202 yards. Career day for him. All right, so where does that put us at? Yeah, pretty much fucked. Everyone has to lose? Yeah, we're in deep shit here. Now, if we were in the west side sucks. This east side fucking it's tough. James Madison, Marshall, Appalachian State, and Georgia Southern are all very solid teams. Old Dominion's coming out of nowhere this year. Coastal Carolina sucks ass. But other than that, Texas State's pretty good, who we have to face this week. They're having a tough season for whatever reason, 2-5 in the conference, but they're ordinarily a highly rated team. Again, those overalls don't make any sense. For example, my defense looks like this. I mean, it says we're an 81 offense, first off. We have an 84 receiver, 272 starting, an 83 tight end, and then it gets 82 left tackles, 77. Oh, people have improved a little bit, actually, throughout the year. 81. Oh, yeah, I don't see an 81 offense either, but they say we are an 84 defense. I don't really see that either. We're certainly not athletic enough. Like top end teams, if you don't got 90 plus on the outsides, you're fucked. Yeah, so I don't see us being an 84 defense either, but they're giving it to us. But yeah, all right, so we got Texas State to finish out the year. Our season's probably chalked, but we made improvement. We were 4-8 last year. Now, in real life, they went 3-9 last season. So that was our match for that. So we did one better than expected. And in this year, to be honest, I thought we were a worse team than we were last year. And we've played well up to this point. We have a lot of new faces for next season. Super excited about the guys we have redshirted this year. And then super excited about the recruits that we got brought in this season. Some of them might need time to cook, but we're going to still see them at least 4 games next season. I appreciate it, guys. GG's. Thanks. If you're new, subscribe, like the video, and I'll catch you on the next.